And we're on. Guys, hello and welcome. A lot to talk about today. A lot is happening out in space. Some surprises this morning. How is everyone doing? Darla, TM, happy Easter, my friend. Happy Easter to you. Is everyone on? Do you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? Yes. Hi, Theodora. Why is it more tilted this morning? I didn't check. I can't see anything around here. I haven't heard about it. Good morning, world. Good morning, Eddie. Gonna take the time to say good morning, everyone. I'm sorry to having posted the reminder a bit late, guys. Some amazing stuff happening this morning. I'm hearing news on other channels. Third Phase was talking about a TR3B this morning revealed. I didn't see anything online, so I'm gonna let him deal with that. If you guys want to check it out, Third Phase of Moon is talking about that this morning. Didn't get a chance to watch the video, but a lot is going on. Hello from Manchester. Theodora, I promise I will. Thanks. I will not forget. I will definitely look at. Hello from Manchester, United Kingdom. Redrick, 2010. Thanks for being here, bud. Good afternoon, North Yorkshire. Jip Arkinson. Thanks, man. How's everyone doing? We got rain down here again, guys. Hey, Harry. How's it going, brother? Thanks for being here, man. Thanks, Theodora. Thanks for being here. Nice to see some new faces this morning. And, of course, my regular crew. I see you. Pretty good, Nancy. It's really good, actually. I got some great news to tell you guys in about 10 minutes. A lot, well, great news. I don't know if it's great. There's a lot going on. Space Wars. The first time I'm ever going to mention that. It's reality now, maybe, possibly. Hey, Super Dave. Bon matin, Sneaky Beaver. How are you, my friend? Guys, check out Sneaky Beaver's YouTube channel. It's a channel, you're one of the channels, bud, that I often fall on at night, and I go and listen to what you're saying. Cool guy has a really awesome ideal, yes, and creative ideal of exactly what's going on, and those are some of the people I appreciate. Thanks for being here, man. San Antonio, Hondo, Texas. Thanks for being here. Newcastle, Pontine, England. Bonsai Tree, I just saw a bunch of comments. I'm going to go answer them later. Thanks for being here, man. Andy, thanks. UK. Hey, yo. How's it going, guys? Oh, thanks, RDG. Love that Aliens on the Moon song. Yep, it was music, free music that anyone can use. And I said, hey, I'm going to go and add some cool words in it. Good to see you. Thanks again. Tori, it's great to see you. Thanks for being here. Jeffrey Moore. Hey, early shift community. Yes, it's the morning stream, and which I'm happy I'm doing, guys, because I know a lot of you were asking me if I could do some in the morning. Why not? Absolutely, doesn't take any time from my videos. Wait to see the video this afternoon, guys. Don't I look excited? The news got to me this morning. I was really freaking out this morning with the news. Hey, Joe Blow. Hello, Mr. Bruce. I hope you're well. I am Soren to NASA. Thanks for being here. Where are you guys from? Soren, where are you from? Yeah, Joe Blow. Yeah, I saw it. Third Phase, and I was watching a part of it. So they're talking about something being revealed. So Brett and one of the brothers. Tia, this is great. Thanks for being here. Yes, and I'm happy that some of you, I'm sorry, guys, for not warning you guys ahead of time. I promise I will. The mornings, we'll keep the mornings. So every Friday, I'll come on in the morning for you guys. We'll talk about space-related events and just what's upcoming. There's so much going on. I could have made 3 streams today. Carl, thanks for being here. Fulham from Hamburg, thanks. Wow, awesome. Tell us some awesome news. Sirius Black. How's it going, man? Wait till you hear it, bro. Wait till you hear the news. Okay? I'm not kidding, guys. This morning, usually I jot down important things during the week. This was this morning, what I jotted down this morning. Okay? Of just recent news of things, everything's changing. Space Wars all over again. That's what's going on. Yeah, that's right, Joe Blow. Nothing we don't already know. But now it's getting a bit serious. Was a possible uncrewed mission, Dragon, shot down? There's an anomaly that hit it. There's an investigation going on. And there's a lot of hush about it this morning. So I'm going to mention it in a bit. I just want to say hi to everyone because it's amazing news. It'll take about 5 minutes for me to shoot it out, but it's a lot of information that I have jotted down here this morning. Morning from Central Texas. Hi, Kim. Thanks for being here. Hi from Montreal. I see a lot of new faces this morning, and I really appreciate that. Yes, Whitley, I appreciate it too. Whitley View, thanks for being here. Can't wait. Yes, it's coming. A couple minutes and I'm going to get it out. There's a lot going on. Super flood weekend, Joe Blow. Here too, man. They're announcing, I think it was 40 or 50 millimeters that we're supposed to get here in my end. And it's going. Yes. Thank you, Darla. Actually, I hope not, but I know I am. Maybe because of all these channels that are showing all the things on the moon, maybe that's why they are hurrying up. And either that or they're having a war with the Canon camera company. I wonder if they've been contacted and to ask them to limit the optics. I wonder if camera companies have a limit of cameras. Why wouldn't you see Nikon or another camera company just go all out and say, here's a 10,000 millimeter camera to make money, like the iPhones that everyone does, competition. You don't see that because there's a hidden law somewhere for these companies. I'm sure of it. Good morning, Ronnie. Thanks for being here. Salut, Joël Saint-Jean. Merci d'être ici, Joël. Gilles. UK here, Bruce. Can I get a hey? Hey, Craig Evans. You bet you can get a hey, man. Thanks a lot, Craig, for being here. Hey, Craig, you got rain down there? It's raining here. Morning, Bruce. Queensland, Australia. Love light. Thanks for being here. Cosmic Confusion. Good morning from North Carolina. Yes. How are you doing? Not too far from me. I've driven down there before. Went down to Cocoa Beach with my parents when I was younger in Miami. First and only trip. Driving. Hi, dear friend. Myra, thanks for being here. Hidden agenda. Hey, Joe? Definitely. Quid pro quo profits. Oh, missed that. Sorry, guys. Jason. Oh, my friend Jason. How's it going, Jason? Jason, keep up the great work. Hope it helps. You bet it does, bro. Jason is, can I say where you're working with, Jason? You can mention it yourself. He just got himself a scope, though, Jason. And I hope you're finding some stuff, buddy. Thanks a lot, Jason. That really is generous and helps. To go towards the infrared coming up. Only those that look to the stars that see the big picture. Jip Atkinson, absolutely. And they could be outside every day and you'll never see it unless you literally look up. What's your relation with Tyler? Somebody said what my relationship with Tyler is. We're both researchers. We're doing a research in space, and we're doing our own little thing. For whatever the reason, we weren't able to hook up. He didn't have the time to get back to me. I've been asking for a while, so I stopped asking. But I'm totally okay with Tyler. I respect all channels. I want you guys to know that. I'm not here to trash anybody. I'm here to get my work out, but I'm here to coincide and to, let people do their own thing. We each have our own beliefs, Screw that beef. Bruce, have you ever contacted Linda? Myra, I did contact Linda. Somebody actually contacted Linda for me 2 weeks ago as I was in this big campaign to try to get my work out to many big associations. Unfortunately, I did not get any replies back from any of the big channels that I reached. And the replies that I got back, well, Third Phase, we're supposed to do a collab at one point. I know he's busy right now, but we were supposed to do a collaborating. See, I just sit here and wait, right? Silvano Trotta is going to be bringing my information and research to people in Belgium and France and French-speaking people. I was working hard all week with him preparing the video and interviews, along with 2 other channels, doing a lot of work. But it's not going to take away my time from here, guys. So much is happening. Thanks a lot, Daddy of 13. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Jason Walls, MUFON. There, he said it. Yeah, he is. He's working with MUFON, and he actually has his own telescope, which obviously he's right in his right line of work to have a telescope to try to see himself, try to better understand the UFOs. Jason, thanks for connecting with me, man, and I appreciate it. And I was actually talking, somebody was mentioning Jason to Fran from MUFON to engage in an interview or to try to tell him about the UFOs that I was finding. And he just received my information, Fran, and he's looking at the videos, and I'm not going to hassle him with it. But at least information will be out there. Maybe my information is going to get out by many ways, and maybe my name won't be mentioned. Who cares? As long as the information gets out, right, guys? My birth time. Yeah, I was born at almost, and if I'm mistaken, my mother would correct me, it was around midnight, between midnight and 3 in the morning, I think. I'm probably off about a couple hours, but I was born on the 15th of February. I was almost born on the 14th. I was almost called Valentino. I was almost a Valentine's Day baby, but I didn't want to be called that, so I waited a bit. I had my 2 feet in the womb, and I was holding on each side the bone part not to come out. I was waiting for midnight, and then midnight came out, and I popped out. Yes, it's my year, Jip. I know. I've been looking at it. I'm 44 now, by the way. Interesting, powerful numbers, right? 11, 22, 33, 44. Looking forward to chatting with you. Yeah, Jason, we're going to have ourselves a chat online in maybe maximum a couple of days. I promise you. I did a lot of work, and now things are going to wager out a little bit. James Grilland. I'll jot the name down. And I will look James Grilland up. Hello, Bruce. Milwaukee says, great channel, outstanding work. Thanks. Thanks so much. Jibwa 27. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. My birthday's Sunday. Super Dave 44. Oh, 44. Are you going to be 44, man? Sunday coming up. I'm only a year younger, my friend. Oh, Jason. That's cool, man. 43. I'm getting old. I got some sun, guys, and I got my heads peeling, so if I look bad. Aliens are breakaway versions of us that survived the catastrophe. Dissect it, Bruce. The lines with the moon civilization. Russell, thanks for being here, man. And absolutely, one of the theories that I appreciate. I feel old. I'm 52. Well, you look good for your age, man. Oh, don't feel old at all. 52 isn't old anymore, I guess they say. I'm getting there, 44. The first time I started worrying about my age, I admit, guys, it was the end of last year when I hit 43. I'm still a kid. I can still jump fences. And if it wasn't for my work or having to pay for my house, I'd probably be able to lie down and play some Hot Wheels cars. You know, I stayed like a kid all my life. And that's how I believe that I'll be able to stay young. Maybe I won't look it, but maybe I'll stay it and feel it. I ain't leaving anytime soon. And if I leave, I'll be back as a ghost. Definitely want to stick around for a while. Got a few people I got to scare. Happy birthday for Sunday. Bruce, I'm 52 as well. Vicky, 52. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, 52 is totally young. The new 22, Jip, absolutely. That is right. Valentino, Myra. Do I look like a Valentino? Definitely not. I don't think so. And I'm so happy I wasn't called Valentino. Hey, brother, and the stream team too. Ian Fenna, thank you for being here. Yeah, we're a team, guys. If it wasn't for you guys, this channel wouldn't be here at all. And I appreciate that. Always been grateful. I started off, guys, a couple hundreds of subs, and I've been applying as hard as I can the work, no matter what the subs, no matter what comes in, no matter what attention I get. And all I can say is thank you. You hear me complain sometimes because the subs should be higher, right? But don't get me wrong. I am more than grateful. I'm just a bit annoyed that the videos should be getting higher, which is not very normal. Arrived at Area 51. Oh, I wish. I'm going to be going there soon. Do you see my comments, Bruce? Can you give a shout out? Thanks for tour work. What's up in our skies worldwide? Shout out, definitely. Sorry if I missed that. The lines are going by a little fast there. And I'm 16 with 40 years of experience. Roxy DeGaulle. Thanks. Roxy, thank you so much for being in the community. You're awesome, my dear. I love you for it. Eric Wild. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Had to check in. Eric, thanks. Thanks for being here, man. Think you're reincarnated Galileo. It could be. I was born the same day as Galileo. So I'm going back to check my moon out. I like many hundreds of years ago, I had told everyone that Jupiter had moons, and now I'm mesmerized to be back here today to see all the technology, but that still people don't know about what the hell's going on. So maybe Galileo is reincarnated through some freaked up spiritual way and is back to cause some shit. 51 years. Hey, guys, my biggest age here on the website is 38 to, and I have less, but I mean, in general, 38 to 65. And that is the exact age, the first age I wanted to reach of people. Absolutely. Feeling is mutual, Bruce, and thank you. Thank you very much, Roxy, and thanks for being in the community, Roxy. I like the younger people coming by here and stuff, and I bet you're probably alone, Roxy. Probably, I'm curious, Roxy, do you have a lot of friends that are into this like you, that understand the ufology and everything? Probably not. Most people at that age, you probably have not a lot of people interested in that. Hi, Bruce, my favorite moon man. Emma, thank you, and thanks for being here, Emma. You guys are great. I really appreciate it. You and WSO should do a live stream. We were supposed to, listen, WSO, we're supposed to yesterday go on. His car broke down. His car broke down, poor guy. I don't know if I should be saying that, but he was supposed to meet me up, and he gave me a heads up and said, Bruce, it'll be too tight, but you will see WSO and I doing a live interview for an hour for sure. Coming up very, very soon. Thanks for asking, guys. Your channel is for the mature and people who have studied this phenomenon for years. Thank you very much. That's why you don't get a lot of views. The subs you do have are the best of the independent researchers. Absolutely. Butch, I know it for a fact. And the difference is that you guys, most of you know that even if you have a channel that has 400,000 subscribers, it doesn't mean it's popular. It really doesn't mean it's popular. Look in the comment sections of my videos. I mean, how could I be complaining about the support? A lot of support. The comments are all related to my videos. The comments are not, it's not fake channels. You guys are real. I reached each and every one of you guys, came here on your own, some of you, and I think that's just great. Should get our hands on one of these metal mosquitoes and secretly fly into Area 51. Hey, Tia, I don't know if Tia, I'm saying Tia, but I want to go. I definitely want to go. But yeah, those metallic mosquitoes, not liking that too much. Plump, nah, he has not got enough hair. Don't forget to hit the folks. No, don't hit the folks. The thumbs up. Very important. Ian, thanks a lot for being here, man. Craig Evans, I'd love to see you grill a NASA astronaut. Yeah, it's going to happen if I keep posting this work. That's for sure. Maybe they're changing what they're saying because of that. So, okay, I'm going to go into just a bit of the news. An SLS test, NASA, was seeking ways to cut the development time because there's a space race. For us to go to Mars, we have to be aligned with Mars. In 2020, Mars will be aligned. Hey, Bruce, love your channel. Me and my fiance watch all of your videos. If you haven't already, you should check out PK Space Imaging. He does what you do. Well, I know it's a joke that what you said, but I'll leave the comment there. And if you want to go see yourself, buddy, on his promotion video, he scratched out my name and said Keith sees all, making little jokes and stuff. So PK Imaging, it's a joke, okay? PK Imaging, they're promoting thrashing other channels. So Flavor Man, you come here every time and ask us what people think of PK. So all of you now go to PK and Space Imaging and look at his promotion video. And if you disagree with it, dislike it. Thank you, Flavor Man. You're so tasteful. I'm going to start taking lunch early on Fridays so I can text this stream as well as the one tonight. Eric, thank you very much. Thank you so, so much, PK Imaging. Woo! Stop zooming up and stretching your damn screen. All these channels have 4-inch scopes and they're just stretching the shit out of their screen. So freaking funny. Doing there, watching up, haha. Hey, Jeff, with all the rain, my channel is going to be called JC's Nothing. Yeah, that's what I should have called mine. Definitely. Alden wrote a book, Encounter with Tiber, which chronicles the story of an astronaut who discovers evidence of an extinct race of aliens that left traces of their civilization on the moon. Thanks for sharing that. What's up, people? Grover, thanks for being here. Last video he did, WSO, him put a neon or outline filter, the places we're talking about. It really made it pop out. Well, thanks, man, and I'll keep that. Yeah, absolutely. Going to keep doing it. Yes, it does. It does show more. So, yes, thank you very much, Darla. See, they're so funny. Damn, that's a shame. I had no idea. I've never seen him bash them. Flavorman, thank you. Thank you for saying that. And disregard what I said to you. I honestly thought you were coming here as he always sends someone. But no, and I'm very sorry for spoken to you that way. But if you go look at his promotion video, he disses, you know, Third Phase and a bunch of people. It's okay. But some of you are asking me what I think of PK Imaging. He's so mad at me, guys. PK Imaging pretended he was a MUFON investigator or a technician. He came, he wanted to have my footage. These guys play around with the channels, and that's why they stayed so low, you know. And when I passed them for whatever the reason, well, he got really pissed off at that. But when you know, when people come and mention the channels, the other channels, why I'm not talking to them, I want you guys to know that that's the only reason why I don't mention PK Imaging, because I got absolutely nothing against them. Keith and Paul, it's okay. They want to joke around. If they're jokers and it really was just a joke they did, okay. I thought it was distasteful, but it's for their image, you know. The more you do, you can do anything you want with your channel, but you're not going to get necessarily support because the community is always watching your every move. And the community is what makes the channel. A 12-inch scope, and they never use it. Oh, do they, Cosmic? I didn't know that he had a 12. I did not know that he had a 12, because obviously when you look at the surface, you don't see it. And they get, you know, maybe government run into discredit. Yeah, well, yeah, could be, Craig. But I know the government's not going to be after PK because he doesn't believe in aliens, basically. So thanks for letting me know. I do enjoy the content. My pleasure, Flavorman. The content you both post, but that makes me sad. I know it does. But here's the thing. He said it was a joke that he did. Okay, so if it was a joke, I got nothing against him. You guys can watch PK Imaging, and you can watch me here too, you know. But he's got to understand that we have each our own styles. For whatever the reason, everyone wants me to do a live moon show outside live streaming. I don't see the utility of it. I don't see the necessity in it, because I can zoom in. It's great footage and we don't see nothing. You know, it's shaky and stuff like that. So what I do is I process these images and I cut out from when I'm sitting there or when the telescope's jumping or something like that, so you guys can get a crisp image. So live streaming for 5 hours. Weather permitting. Mary, thank you for being here. Never heard of PK. Yes, Mary Quinn. Well, PK Imaging has been around probably even longer than me. It's a regular channel that has. The thing is that PK Imaging likes to decorate his screen. I'm not going to get into it, but it's so freaking funny. He's got time marks. He has the time in China, London, France, Paris. And he'll put the declinations, and he'll put the oh my God. But anyways, it's funny. But I still respect him, though. I still, you know, if it's just that he did a video and stuff and he's not actually trolling me, no problem. I got nothing against that. But he is trolling me, definitely. JLW. You mean Darla. You must mean that, JLW. He's another one. Another one. So, the SLS test, NASA seeks ways to cut the development time of the SLS so that the launch can take place in 2020. Why is everyone wanting to launch for Mars for 2020? after Mike Pence said it would be delayed till 2033. Why 2020 and 2033? Well, because Mars will be aligned in 2020, and the next time around will only be in 2033 when it's aligned. That's why the New Horizons itself, when it was sent to the moon, they had to be exactly in that right time frame so that Mars and Earth was aligned for them to be able to send it there. And that's what they say about the astronauts having to go there. We have to be aligned and stuff. So on April 22nd, don't forget the 29E satellite was taken down, guys. It was scrapped. That brand new satellite they sent up. They don't know what happened. There was a leak in the fuselage. That's the last we heard about it. There's another ongoing investigation. 2 Chinese launch startups have successfully carried out tests of technology demonstration rockets as a part of a quest to develop a reusable launch vehicle. So China now is doing like SpaceX, the US, and everyone is trying to have reusable rockets. Each country is sending up satellites. They're sending up spy satellites. Some of the satellites aren't making it. Some of the, there's anomalies that are happening and hitting some of these objects. SpaceX emergency launch abort systems, they need to be perfectioned. They're still not ready to perfection this. And what's happening is going to cause them maybe to be late, and that would cause them to wait till 2033. So they're rushing. And this is what we're seeing online. We're seeing another space race, just like in the 60s, of everything that's happening. There was a US and China Economic Security Review Commission. That's a commission on Capitol Hill. They brought up this question. They said, is China and the USA in a space war? Why? Because there's going to be problems with China rooting around or going through areas where the US have space spy satellites, and that China too probably will have some space satellites. So the war that's here on Earth, is it being brought up into space, and now everyone is going to be in space now? Hello, Mary Long. I don't know. The uncrewed SpaceX Dragon capsule, the huge Falcon Heavy rocket on its first commercial flight, okay, was hit. This is in the news. It's recent. It was hit by what they say was an anomaly, which may postpone the capsule's first crewed flight to the space station. So what was hit by an anomaly was the first heavy rocket uncrewed capsule that was hit by an anomaly on their test flight to go to the space station before actually doing the real event. An anonymous witness saw plumes of smoke coming from the object. So the company did not furnish any reasons, but said an investigation is happening right now. So that's going to be an investigation. They talk about the Mars rover for 2020 because Earth will be aligned with Mars. So they're talking about that too, a definite race. Thank you, Darla. A couple more news, guys, and I'm done. We'll be able to talk again. UK Export Finance loans. They loaned $325 million for TurkSat, which are Turkish satellites. Airbus Defense and Space is building under a 2017 contract. This has been on running since 2017. Excuse me. Communications and space. All the countries are racing there to be able to get satellites up. And why also space forces now? Hang on. Remember I told you guys about the Pentagon starting a space force after the US starting a space force. Well, now the National Guard Bureau is calling for the establishment of a space National Guard force as a reserve component to the Pentagon Space Force. So you got the USA, the Pentagon, and the Federal Bureau, the National Guard Bureau now. The National Guard will be in space. Thank you, Darla. What the heck is going on? It's crazy thinking of all this. SpaceX pushes back the launch of its robotic resupply mission to the International Space Station. So all these changes all the time are happening, and it's getting pretty crazy. So I think we have enough for now. I didn't want to say I have another page of stuff that's going on, but this is all this morning. I didn't hear about, the third phase was talking about TR3B being revealed or exposed. I looked it up online. I haven't seen anything yet. So I'm going to let him talk about that to see what's going on. I didn't even see the video yet. Eric Wild, thanks for being here, man. Thank you so much. 95 watching, 42 thumbs up. Thank you, Darla. Darla's into it this morning. Thanks for your email yesterday. Oh, Yeshua said my name. It is my pleasure, my dear. I love you. Thanks a lot, Craig Evans. What do you think of Andrew Baseggio's claim that we have already been to Mars a long time ago and also continued to go? I would believe it. I don't have any proof. I got some people that are trying to contact me all the time that are telling me that they work there and that they want to do interviews and talk to me and stuff like that. I didn't know. I don't want to get too deep into this, what could be maybe bullcrap of some people until I know it. But I actually believe that people would probably be on Mars a long time ago. And that if we're here on Earth, maybe we came from Mars and that we're here and now someone's on the moon watching us. You got to wonder. And it can go any way. It can go any way. There's so much. I'm lost this morning. I have to admit, all this information that's coming out, I am now changing what I think myself. It's just, they don't want us to take 2 seconds to think of something. They're shooting information out there. They're changing things. I mean, why all these countries going to space now? Even Indonesia, you know, Indian countries, they have the French, German now, and all these space forces. I don't know what's going on and why is all this happening so quickly. But you watch, mark my words. What if China is shooting down our satellites? Or what if it's the opposite? What if Russia's doing it? What if it's an alien doing it? Really concerning, because apparently they're declassifying UFOs now. That's another thing I don't know about. I hear things on channels sometimes. I don't always mention it. I think Tyler had mentioned that. The Navy was going to declassify some UFOs, whether it be the TR-3B, I don't know. I see triangular crafts on the moon. I don't know what they're called, but I definitely see them. If they don't want us to go back to the moon, Mars is a non-starter. I agree, Ian. Absolutely. Well, guys, I hope it doesn't get into your houses. Yeah, well, I hope not. Eric Wild, thanks for your sunshine. Global warming, Canada warming 3 times faster than the rest of the world. Thanks for mentioning that. Absolutely. We had the biggest weather anomaly just a couple of weeks ago here, where in areas where it should be minus 40 degrees and stuff like that, it's probably it's plus 25. So what that's causing, it's flooding, major flooding in north of Canada, major flooding. That's not going to be good. And that right in the time for hurricane season, guys, and tornadoes. Mark my words. Do you know that the States have already gone through hundreds of tornadoes already this year? Already. As compared to last year, it's going a lot faster. Thanks for mentioning that, 90. Fair. Definitely. If they don't want us to go back to the moon, Mars is a non-starter. Yes, definitely. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Brian Lunsford, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here. Gatineau, merci. Thanks for being here. Gatineau, Quebec. Oh, too fast, guys. Sorry. Oh, boy, space. So we know the moon and the sun exists. How do we know space really exists as they say it? Danny Yolo, thanks, man, for being here. And thanks for being in the community, bro. We don't, man. We absolutely don't. Maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe that's why they're flashing lights at us. You know, what do we do when we put animals in the zoo cage? For real. We try to make them feel at home by putting a couple of plants and maybe a picture of some animals in the background or something and some fake rocks. And they don't even know it. Well, who says that we aren't living in that situation? Who says that we aren't zoo animals that are extremely intelligent, but that we're at that level where we do bad all the time with technology and they keep us all the time here until we learn, like we're in purgatory. Think of it. We're such a bad race. We're doing such bad things when you think of it. Candiac, Quebec, ici Bruce. Bobby Crypto. Merci, Bobby. Bonjour, Candiac. Thanks a lot for being here, guys. Maybe that's what they're chemtrailing us as well. Danny, absolutely. Maybe, yeah, absolutely. Definitely. Do you think the chemtrails and stuff they're putting in the atmosphere could be changing the weather climate? I think it's a possibility, Ronnie, and I'm still undecided on whether those clouds or whatever they're spraying, if they're helping us, if it's, I mean, you hear of aluminum oxide and stuff and all these particles that stay in the air. It's metal. It's little fibers of metal, you know, that in the air. It's scary when you think of it. It could be protecting us. It could be harming us. I still don't know. I don't think it's good. I tend to think that maybe it's not a good thing. So if any of you see a live stream from Mars, it's fake. We use light technology, which takes forever. Yes, definitely. Live stream from Mars. I should do that. Say live stream from Mars. Set your reminder for 2033. I'll just start it up. Plato's cave. Plato has a cave. It does, actually. I don't know if you're talking about the same thing as me. But Plato crater does have an entrance beside it. If I see fresh coffee on my porch in the morning, I'll definitely start to wonder. Yeah, Jason, definitely for sure. Hello all. Blanco Diablo. Thanks for being here. Hi from Montreal. Thanks a lot. Read a Sky News article today that stated NASA physicists are baffled by an area of space that is expanding. Oh, I heard of that, Craig. Yeah, I heard of that. It's expanding, right? It's growing like crazy. I don't know where it is. I hope it's not going to grow into us. Neither do I, Emma. I don't trust them, and I'm really not sure of what they are. And I think the fact that they're not telling us what it is, it may not be something very good or something we don't know. Thanks, Bob Wire, kicking butt Bruce on the slave planet. That's right, Bob. Thanks, man. Truly believe that we are being helped. Brian, thanks for mentioning that, bro. I'm like you, and you've been thinking this for a while. I know it. I know that you think it's helpful, but this is a good thing that's happening. And I feel that. I do feel it. I'm worried more about what humans are going to do. I'm not worried about the aliens. I'm worried about what we're going to do. Is it right now, are they going to try to fight aliens because they're trying to come here to speak to us? It's scary. We're in a pioneering stage. We're right into the gold rush again, the pioneering moments of these people in science trying to build crafts go up. Hey, did you guys hear about the scout crafts that NASA is bragging about? Scout crafts. They come out of the vessels to go down to the surface to be able to see what's there before landing. Is that what we're seeing on the moon? Is that why we're seeing these lights come out of these big smoky plumes? They've probably been doing this for years right now. We're looking at it. We're seeing it in live view on the moon in my footage and other footage, I bet you. I like that. Not a slave, I'm a volunteer. Thanks, Brian. Hey, Craig, it's hard for me to trust mainstream media. That's why I look, Bruce, for my news. Thanks, Mary Long. I appreciate that. XP, too late for me. Joel, Allen's try to wake us up. We gotta wake up, guys. Aliens would have, merci Bobby, aliens would have destroyed us a long time ago if they wanted. Bobby, moi je pense exactement pareil. I think the same way. I absolutely think the same way. If they had something to do to us, it was done before, and us, we're the outcome. Whatever went on, we're the outcome. If they're coming back to help us and check up on us, that could be. That could be, you know. They do tests, you know, on anyone. I like to believe that maybe if aliens are doing tests on us, they're not harming us. That they can do these laser cuts that they say, and the you know, incisions that don't even hurt people. Good. I prefer it be done like that. If that's the way mysterious gods are working behind the scenes, like behind the yellow curtain, okay. Every movie talks about reality, guys. I'm even talking about The Wizard of Oz. When I saw that guy behind the curtain and I was very young, for the first time in my mind as a kid, started saying, maybe things aren't exactly what they look like. And I remember going through that in my head, but it's the adults and the system around me that told me that I was wrong. That no, that's that and that's that. What up must come. What up is up. What's down is down. But in reality, what's down could be up and what's up could be sideways. And they're not telling us that. Craig, thanks. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Thumbs up, please. Darla, you guys are awesome. Started washing up potatoes in the water to get the sand off. We have crossed the threshold. Yeah, Brian, you said a lot right there, is that I think they're going to give us a chance maybe to prove ourselves, to work, to become a higher evolved being. That's amazing thinking of it. I feel it, Brian. You know it's real. I know it's real. Religion uses fear against us. Mary Quinn, I absolutely agree with that. Be aware, control is paramount for them. Absolutely. I totally agree with that, Mary Quinn. It's pure words that you said, and that I've always believed that myself. If you could go to the moon, what would you do first? Emma, I would be prepared to go to the moon. Thanks, Mary Long. I would be prepared to go to the moon with a way of communicating with them, a peaceful way. I would bring them. How do you communicate with a race that you cannot talk to? You bring them a picture of them and you holding hands. I wouldn't do anything. I'd get out of the ship. I'd run into the cave and I'd go, hey guys, I'd ruffle the paper and I'd go here. Whatever they do, I don't know, but that's what I'd do. There's a way of communicating with people. We need to create butane 8-man. 8-man. Butane 8-man or butane 8-man? Some aliens think we're demons. That's interesting that not only us, sometimes some people here think the aliens are demons. The aliens could think that we are demons. If they're very spiritually inclined and to the point where, imagine a race being evolved enough not to be bad. I don't think it's possible because we always have our own free will. I think it's absolutely impossible to make a perfect race. I don't think it can be done. You know, I do bonsai, and I get messages from many areas, people, sometimes from you guys, and I never tried to master it. It's something that scares me, actually, because you don't really, people don't really like having messages in their heads and stuff like that. Yes, we are, Joe Blow, savages, attitude. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. Merci, man. Diablo, yes, some people are demons. People in our world absolutely motivate. Hi, Bruce. Malaysia, my first time see you live here in Malaysia, already 11:44 p.m. So Malaysia is 11:44, so it's just to say that I can get some of you guys. Well, thanks so bloody much for being here from Malaysia. I appreciate that. Come back again to see us next live stream. I appreciate that. Keep up the great work. Thanks, XP. I appreciate that. Aliens are just like us, good, bad, and indifferent. Adam, I believe it. We look different, like all the races, like, Chinese people, black people, white people. We look different. We're all the same. Aliens look different. We're probably very the same. We have probably different cultural expectations, but it depends. How is our culture founded? Where does that come from? Why does one culture follow a trend? It's from what we learn. It's spiritual. Religion is a part of our life more than anyone thinks. Even the ones like me that doesn't like sitting all day long reading a Bible because I feel I already understand. It's still a reality. It's out there. And all this occurring is religiously related. That's for sure. And I'm not anxious to see what the religions are going to do, the associations, once it really hits the fan, because they're all going to be abolished. They will all come down. And I think it's the government that's going to take them down. It's causing us to fight. So I don't know, the day they come and stop people from praying in their houses, though, no, that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. I don't believe it will. Amen to that. Joe Blow. People wake up. Aliens are not good. Maybe aliens are not good. We don't even know who they are. But man, when you think of it, Steph, but it's a possibility, Steph, that they're not good. But if they're saying that to us, that we're not good, I mean, why are aliens not good? They could be our creators, right? Maybe humans created aliens. Think of it the other way around. I'm starting to get new theories this morning like crazy, and I love them. I think it's healthy. I believe aliens are in a different dimension. I do too. But if we go to that dimension, we will be given knowledge. 90 Fair, you're one hell of a smart person. I think that 101%. 101%. Mary Long, it is telepathy, same as in our dreams. Yeah, just like a dream, guys. And that's because if you try to prove to someone that you're telepathically inclined, they'll say you're dreaming. It's all protected. It's all protected. I believe it's all protected. All creation is God's creation, is God creations. Absolutely. But God works in mysterious ways. So what we know about our God could be only a part of the information about our God, which that's obvious. Definitely obvious. Masterful designer. God is a masterful designer, and we're part of the masterful design. That is beautiful. Thank you very much, the Love Fund. That makes perfect sense. Thanks, Bonsai. Haven't thought of that. I'm missing something. Sorry, guys. Religion just separates the human race. If you can get people to be combative, then you will have them under control. Absolutely. It's true. It's absolutely true. We could have been more advanced in the past. I agree with that, guys. I agree that ancient technology, all the findings, all the things that we find are not understandable because they say that, I mean, you guys saw it just recently. They said, wow, we found this ancient technology that has this advanced object. It must have been given to them by aliens. Come on. It's not by aliens. We have our own technology down here. Each planet has its own areas of intelligence, but say to yourself, each planet is being visited by a whole slew of different beings. And if they're more evolved than us, they're not going to hurt us, and they're going to come and interact with us. They're probably studying us. That's what we want to do on other planets. Well, they're probably here studying us too, probing us, a couple of things. Created Satan, so it's quite the mystery. It is, Mary, when you say that. But I believe that those are, integrated little messages for the smart person to really understand. There's some good and bad, and all bad, and there's some bad, a little bit of bad, and some vast good. That's what people say. Michael R. Jewel, thank you very much for the generous contribution. Thanks for being here, man. Hi from Montreal. Where are you from, Michael? Look where we were 100 years ago. Look where we are now. Imagine in 1,000 years. Wow. In saying that, 3,000 years ago, they must have had some kind of tech. That's just pure knowledge, pure great stuff that you're saying there, 90 Fair. I agree with you 105%. I can't disagree with that. Absolutely. It's smart what you said. America has a stairway to heaven. They call it a gantry tower. I've heard of that. Yes, stairway to heaven. So, there probably is a stairway to heaven. It's invisible. So we do know that everything that's secretive in this world is just hidden from us, right? Basically. Invisible portals. Einstein himself made a few major mistakes in his theories, but was an incredible person. But he said himself, life is a very convincing illusion. The illusion of us being here is so convincing that we live, we're alive, or we feel alive. I wouldn't like thinking that I'm, I don't know, tetrahedron, like Jim Carrey said when he lost it, saying we're just little tetrahedrons flying around here for no reason. Jim Carrey did lose it, guys? He lost it over that movie that he made there. I'm forgetting the name, but anyways, the name of that guy, the comedian that he was acting with. But some people are waking up, and it's not the people that have big high degrees in university or call it bachelor degrees. It's not necessarily those people that are waking up. It's the opposite. It's someone that's spiritually waking up inside that has an understanding of life. And I don't think it has anything to do with mathematical intelligence to be able to understand how to evolve. Because I can evolve more easily than I can do math. So there's something with that. Thank you, Emma. Sheesh. The Truman Show, absolutely. And it was the actor that he was... Andy Kaufman. Guys, I had Andy Kaufman in my head for about an hour. That's what I was trying to talk about. Andy Kaufman. Another person who said he was committed suicide, but his brother recently was saying that someone was saying he was still alive. And I think I saw it in National Enquirer somewhere or something like that. You notice that the aerial phenomenon vehicle in the government released UFO video release, black smoke similar and in line with your moon observations in theory. It released black smoke. Yes, Aaron, I thank you so much for even mentioning it. I'm ecstatic this morning. There's a couple of things that I saw that is standing behind my research 100%. Everything that I've been finding now, some of the things are coming to light. Thanks, Aaron, for mentioning that. That was important, and it's so much is going on. There's so much going on, materializing our world and providing our body vehicles. That exactly. Le corps éternel. That's exactly the shell. What's going on? For every 1,200 years, we start over. I think that makes sense, Robert. And I think a maximum of 1,200 years. It could be even 800 years. I absolutely believe that. You know, every thousands of years. And as the after that 1,000-year mark, which I'm going to take a guess would have been in 1400s or 1,200, the year 1,200, right? It would have, the cycle would have cleansed the earth. This is what's going on right now. The earth is cleansing itself. It's not a cataclysm that's happening. The cataclysm is that we're going to be hurt amongst the falling rocks and the drowning rain. It's like saying that, I don't know, you know, we're going to be like baby cats drowning. Some of us are going to live. Some of us are going to get onto land. Some of us won't. And this is really what's going to happen, but it's happening progressively, quickly, but progressively. And that's what I believe. I believe the tilt, the shift that everyone says, whether it be the moon or the earth that's tilting or shifting, is happening progressively. And then when it gets to the end or a halt or just at the end of the shift, that's where I'm afraid where there's going to be one hell of a 3-day storm on earth. It's going to flood us. It's going to bring down every building. It's going to crumble every mountain. But a lot of us are going to live. A lot of us are going to live. Definitely. I believe that. Truth be said, this technology you speak about is from my family's bloodline. We're still around, but few in numbers. Our blood DNA, look it up, unable to be identified before Prontos, Macedonia. I know it's real. I know that's real about the bloodline. I've heard vaguely about that too. And Tower of Babel, so I missed that. We reach technological supremacy and destroy or implode on ourselves. That makes so much sense, Aaron. Hernandez, thank you. With a few scragglers here and there to reignite the thorn in Sarth's side known as mankind. Yeah, well, you're laughing, but that is right, Aaron. It's literally what's going on. Repetitive cycle, reincarnation, goes over and over and over. Jason says, Aaron, I agree with that. Yeah, I totally do too. Bruce, you can make first non-government contact to the moon. Attach really strong and bright laser to your telescope when you video. I do, guys, and I will. And I won't need thoughts on 5G, Bruce. Chat. 5G, what do you mean exactly? Watching in Scotland. Thanks for being here, Scotland. Bring them. German, yes. Anyone believe in the negative blood theories? I'm familiar with it too. These bloodlines. So I'd love to know each of our own bloodlines. Maybe a certain bloodline has a special power that they don't know about. Oh, Bobby, merci, thanks. Yeah, the 5G cell phones. I don't know about that, eh? This is the new technology thing. I'm really unfamiliar, don't know enough about it. But it's not what, no, I know, Warner Lehman, for sure. 5G isn't what you think. It will be a bleed will control us. Yeah, I think it is too. It's an integration on a new way of spying on people by offering them cool devices and gadgets. Damn right. We all know it. We'll never maybe be able to prove it, but we all know it. Reggie Mohammed, Bruce, when are we going to see those infrared close-ups with your new equipment? We need to see some infrared of those cities in those crafts. Yeah, absolutely. Well, have any of you ever taken an infrared camera to film the moon? I had my first very upsetting experience the past few months. You see nothing. I didn't really like filming the moon with my infrared camera that I'm filming. It's too bright, and it seems that the infrared camera that I have is deliberately too bright for me to see the surface or anything. I could see what's around the moon a little bit, but I'm gonna have to work on that a bit more. But I'm not impressed with the infrared camera filming the moon, guys, because if not, I'd be on the moon every second showing you the infrared footage. It sucks. It sucks. I'm not able to edit it. I'm honestly, I'm serious. I'm not able to bring the lights down for me to see anything on the surface unless I'm far further away. But I'm working on it, and I'm going to do some tests. A weapon control system, non-official tested, but everyone wants it. The 5G. Yeah, Werner, absolutely. I don't want it. It scares me. I have no idea. I don't even watch television. It's been years, many years actually, many years. Microwave, shortwave, 5G, fast internet. See, this is why they're, yes, Cosmic, thanks. This is why they're doing all these satellites. They're throwing all these satellites up into space to take care of these 5G, the new 29E satellite that was a fuselage leak in the fuselage. I don't know. I used infrared too. Not impressed either. Thanks, Yeshua, said my name, for saying that. I couldn't see anything. I went up with the infrared camera to try to get the moon, and all I actually see 7 or 8 little planets all around the moon. That's all I see when I go with the infrared. And I know it's possible. And you see all these circles around the moon, and I don't like how the infrared is acting and reacting with the moon. Excuse me. But Yeshua, my name, I said I do the infrared on the moon, but gradually, and I try to film around it and look around it. But on the surface, I'm not getting good view at all. Yeah, I agree, Joe Blow. Screw TV. Magnetical, yes, disturbances of the biology. That's concerning. It scares me too. We have the carrier in us that control us all. I believe that, Werner. I don't watch telly and haven't for years, Bonsai. Mary Quinn, people who don't, sorry, Mary, I missed that. I don't use a microwave. Adam, you know what? I use microwave all the time. And you know what I do? When I put the food in the microwave, you know how some people have a tendency of leaning over the microwave and looking in the window to see their food cooking? That I don't do. And I try not to stay there. There's so many other devices giving us cancers and stuff. I just try to stay away from the microwaves. But it's probably still going through my head anyways. Probably. They can only control us if we believe they can. I totally agree with that, Bonsai. It's all here. The illusion that they're trying to make us believe, they're trying to make us believe that illusion through our own minds. And if your mind is awake, I believe that we are going to see through the bullcrap. That's very well said, Bonsai Tree. I absolutely agree with that. We really need to move out of fear and into place of peace, eliminating boxes and labels that we put ourselves in. Yes, we label everything, Brian. Finding tolerance for each other may help as well. We have to learn to get along. We really have to learn to get along, Brian. Absolutely true. Get off those drugs. Years ago. Long. Yeah, the drugs. No good. That's never been one of my problems. The damn drugs, the hard drugs. I see people dying left and right. Love is the answer. Damn right. I love you guys. Programmation plate pour endormir. Absolutely. Sleep. Keep us asleep. For me to be sitting here showing these videos, imagine that. Imagine being in a room with 7 billion people. And I was able in 3 years to get about 57,000 to come to my table and talk to me. It's not easy when you think of it. If you're buying subs, okay. If you're buying views, I got nothing against it, but you can't monetize your channel if you're doing that because they'll shut you down. You know, it's got to be serious. I love you too, man. No TV and mobile phone was the frog. Yeah, well, I have a cell phone. It's over there, and I continually charge it and charge it and charge it. I talk on it once a month. Imagine. Wrong with a beer or two. Oh, absolutely nothing wrong with token or taking a beer or two. I got nothing against that, man. But no, that's not a drug. The marijuana, but I'm talking about the hard drugs, like the pills that they're giving the kids, the speed and all that bull crap that's killing the brains of the kids, and they're making them into shapes of friggin' Flintstones. So stupid, you know? But hey, that's not even in the line. The toking, that's to relax, man. I'm 100% for all people who do it. We each have our own ways of relaxing. And hello from Tunisia. Here there is no UFO. Thank you for your work. Thank you, Kai Zayed, for letting me know that. In Tunisia, you guys don't see UFOs in the skies down there? I did not know that. I had no idea about that, but thanks for being here, all the way down from Tunisia. Big Pharma has all the drugs. Yep, everyone. Prescription drugs are the evil. I believe it. They're prescribing it to us. They're forcing us to get vaccinations for our children. And you have no choice. You don't get vaccinated, you'll die. Your kids will die. I know that. I know people say don't vaccinate your kids. They're giving us the vaccination we need, and they're integrating other stuff. Not because they want to kill us, because they want to test to see what's going to kill us. We're guinea pigs. I believe we're guinea pigs down here. Totally guinea pigs. Fox News gave more soft disclosure 2 nights ago. Yeah, I saw Tucker, and I've been watching them on all news medias, Fox, CNN, and I'm on it. Little things coming out, right? Talking about UFOs, but you see how it's all a game? You see how they're great actors? Oh, this declassifying UFOs now. In a couple of months, people will be coming on my videos and they'll be saying, you're stupid, we already know that. Because once it comes out in the mainstream, then everything else is on YouTube's bullcrap. It's out mainstream. It's already been there. Some of us have been doing this for years, trying to, the proof. I'm curious if you try to get your own footage on some locations of the moon, which other people point out on other channels, or are you more interested in your own research? No, absolutely not. Head Crab Panther. I'm totally open to check out what everyone's checking. I can guarantee I already did, because I'm checking all the creators. But no, I'm open when somebody comes and says another channel got something in the crater. But what I do not do is try to go in the crater to prove that what the person is finding is wrong. Because with the Terminator line, that it's always different. You never know what people are going to find up on the moon. So I leave that totally open. Bonsai Tree, thank you so much. That is so generous. I love you guys for being here. Could we be guinea pigs for the aliens via government sources? Blanco, I absolutely think that is possible. Thanks again, Bonsai Tree. Of course. So they have a very well-trained and organized way of, like cattle, keeping us tamed, allowing us certain vacation times, because they know that mentally stable human being will not be mentally stable if he doesn't have some time for himself. When you look at the way we're living here on Earth, I am starting to see the zoo bars around me in the cage, but it's far out. We're not living in a small cage. We're living in a cage, guys. We're living in a vast cage, not able to see the top of the cage, not able to see the floor even of the cave, or we're stuck on the floor and we can't see through the trees and lights and everything. Put a light on a rat in a pail. Just put a big light over him. This is a stupid thing I'm going to say, but that light that's over the rat, he's not going to see out of what the hell's going out of the pail. That's exactly what we are. We're rats in a pail, and they got lights on us. They offer us some little vacations once in a while so we don't get too flipped out. And these massive wars that happen on Earth, it's crazy when you think about it. I'm directly connected with one of the main spacecraft from letters that I received. I'm not going to go into detail, but the government knows about my connection. That's why they came here. Well, Reggie, the thing is that, like you say, if you're telling the truth, people are not going to know that. They're not going to maybe believe you, or they maybe will believe you. So that's why I do believe that when you guys come here and tell me these things, I believe there's a lot of truth in what you guys are saying, because people that are going to Mars and working on the moon do have access to the internet when they're here on Earth, and they can come and, I believe, help us, the people down here, to try to understand what's going on by giving us these little hints. I believe that. Parallax, someone talking about parallax. Parallax and foreshortening. I've been studying that for a couple of years. Eric, we're not all social media buffs. MUFON has tons of videos. We don't all individually post our own content. We have a database. Yeah, I didn't know that, Jason. I just found that out recently. And it's true. Absolutely. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for interacting. They also ignore the petition signed by over 34,000 scientists that say global warming is wrong. Adam, that's very interesting. Some great things coming up today. No wonder Antarctica. I missed that. Sorry. I love Bruce's work. Keep up the detail because it's true and factual. They're going to try to stop you and slow you down. It's done. It's being done. The slowing down is being done, and may even have to go back and get a job. But God's got your back, Bruce. Reggie, I love you, man. And it's because of people like you that I'm going to keep it up. I want a minimum of revenue so that I can just eat. That's all I want to do. I don't want to stop doing this. I can't because there's too much going on. And what I'm finding is very controversial, and I know it's real, and I want others to start seeing it. How can we have a measles outbreak, guys? Hey, yeah, I know that. And there is, if you guys, I know there's concern even in New York and in the States, all around the States, measles are coming back. And now scientists and doctors are crying, saying that we have to stop this, guys. The measles coming back, because now they know that, again, this week today, more children, you'll see it in the news tonight, are going to die. And that's a sad thing. I think that's horrible. Yeah, Danny, exactly what I believe. Because you see, those corners of the world could be where the foundations are, where all the secret is holding up. Maybe there's 2 feet on Earth of something that's over Earth. I'm exaggerating there. I'm talking through my hat maybe, but some of you understand me that, it's not hard to have any aliens here on Earth. They just keep us from going to certain sections. People have found things in satellite photos and Google Earth and Google Images, and it's all out there. Well, guys, I do have to go because I want to get a video up for you guys of anomalies on the surface of the moon before the last video, tonight's video live stream. If I don't get it up before the live stream, say to yourself, it'll pop up after the live stream, and I'll stay up nice and late for you guys to do it. Oh, I'm splashing my water. Guys, I have only great thanks to tell you, to thank you all for taking time out of your day to come to my live stream. And it's here for questions, to interact, talk about space, and for anything you guys want to do. And Michael, thank you very much, man. And thanks for being here. Hi from Montreal. I love you guys for all the support. So fun, guys. Donate. Danny, thanks. And those that can't, like I said, if you can't donate, you come here every single day, and we will keep these videos free for you, and which they are free. That's why I'm putting all my work up. Do you guys know that that's why I decided that? I did come here saying that I was going to sell my photography, do this, do that, and I'll sell some photography, but in reality, I don't want to sell this research, and I want it exposed. So every single detail that I'm doing with my research, I'm sharing it with you guys, and that's why it's so controversial. But if it wasn't for this community, the channel wouldn't be here, and I love you guys for it, and I really thank you for it. The support, the contributions. If you're coming here, you're contributing to the channel. I hope a lot of you had a chance. You're very welcome. Thank you, Bonsai. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Pace. Werner, thanks a lot. Jason, we'll be in touch, eh? A day or two, man. I promise, maximum. And we'll definitely do something. Wow. Blanco Diablo. Hope it helps keep the truth alive. You help just by being here, man. Thanks so much, guys. And good day to you all. Joelle, thanks. Thumbs up, please. Darla, I love you to the end of the universe and back. And I appreciate all your help. DC52, thanks, Eric. DC52, thanks for being here. Eric, always, bro. Thanks. I hope you're okay, man. I was missing you the past couple days. Far Visions, you're the best, man. You are. Thanks for being here. Brian Waddell. How you doing, everyone? Brian, thanks for being here. We're just turning off. Hey, Brian, we'll be on tonight if ever you want to come back and chat in a couple of hours tonight in the 7 hours. Have yourself a great day. You too, Meyer Cat. Silver G, hey, hello. Thank you, Bruce. No, thanks to you guys. Stay awesome. Blanco Diablo, thanks for being here. Bye, Joel. Merci. Thanks a lot, guys. I love you all. I'll get on that video, guys, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for the ongoing support.